Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to wish everyone a happy Diwali. For people who don't know what that is, this is an Indian holiday, and yeah, I created this look especially for this Diwali. So if you're interested how I created this look, please continue watching. So I'm gonna start with my brows as usual, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade in Ebony as usual. I know I really need to try other products, other brow products, but this one is just my favorite. So as usual, I'm just filling them in, and I also have a step-by-step brow tutorial, so if you want to check that out, I will leave the links down in the description box. And then I'm gonna carve out my brows with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in number 25. Oh, what's happening with the lightning? Okay, it's back to normal again. And then I'm gonna prime my face with this Maybelline Master Prime in number 10, and I'm applying it all over my face with my fingers, especially around the mouth, nose, and my forehead. And then I'm gonna use this Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Honey, and I'm applying it with this buffing brush by Real Techniques as well, all over my face. And I'm also going to use my damp beauty blender as usual, just to make sure that everything looks nice and blended. And for concealer, I'm using the Born This Way concealer, and I'm applying it as usual under my eyes, on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and also on my chin. And then I'm going to blend everything out with my beauty blender. And I also applied a little bit of concealer on my eyelids to create like a base for the eyeshadows. And then it's time to set everything, and I'm using the Nye Banana Powder, and I'm applying it with a big fluffy brush by ABH Cosmetics all over the face, almost all over the face. And then it's time to cream contour, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and I took like the darkest color, I think, yeah. And I applied it on my cheekbones, my jawline, tip of my nose, under my lips, and also also on my forehead. And then it's time to blend because nobody wants like harsh dark lines on their face. So I'm just blending everything out with this big fluffy brush. And then I'm gonna set everything with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit. And I took a mixture of all three colors, and I applied it on top of the cream contour. Then it's time for eyes, and I'm using the Tartelette palette, and the first color that I took was Rebel, and I took my MAC 224, oh my god, I cannot talk anymore. I took the 217 brush, and I applied it onto the outer corners and also a little bit in my crease, but I'm really focusing on the outer corners. Then I switched over to the MAC 224 brush to blend out all the edges. And then I took the color Funny Girl with my fingers, and I applied it into the inner corners. I also switched over to a brush to really get into the inner corner because I couldn't reach that with my finger. Then I took the color Smoke Show, which is the darkest color of the palette, and I applied it very softly with this Sigma brush. So as you can see, I'm just applying it step by step to create like a smoky lash line. And then I'm just switching to the MAC 224 brush just to blend everything together, and then I'm going back in with the Sigma brush again to make the lash line a bit darker. And as you can see over here, also with the flat eyeshadow brush to make my inner corners brighter. So I'm just going back and forth with all the brushes, as you can see. Make the inner corner brighter, make the outer corner darker, and also make my lash line a bit smokier and darker as well. So here I'm just blending the colors together, as you can see. And yeah, I'm just blending everything until I'm happy with how it looks. Then it's eyeliner time, and I'm using the Maybelline Master Ink liner, and I'm just creating a simple winged liner. because we're going to use eyeshadow on top of that anyways. So just very quick, a simple winged eyeliner. And then I'm going back in with the Sigma brush and the color Smoke Show, and I'm applying it on top of the liner, especially on the outer corners, as you can see. So I'm adding color step by step, and I'm going to smoke out the liner. And I also switched over to this bigger brush, the MAC 224, to smoke it out and make sure that it looks blended at the same time. And to make it a bit sharper and cleaner, I used some concealer under the wing to create like a very sharp wing, and then I blended everything out with my finger. And then I decided to make my crease a little bit darker, so I took a mixture of the color Leader and Activist, and I applied it into the crease. Then it's time for lashes, and I'm using the Noir Fairy by House of Lashes, which are so pretty. And then I forgot to apply mascara, so here I'm just applying a little bit to blend my lashes with the falsies. Then I went back in with the color Funny Girl to make sure that the inner corner was very bright. And here I'm just blending everything together again and making sure that you don't see any harsh lines. Then I went back in with some liner just to make sure that you won't see any shiny spots or glue or whatsoever. And then it's time to finish off the lower lash line, and I'm using the same colors. So first I applied Rebel, then Leader, and then I switched over to a pointed brush and I applied Smoke Show very close to my lash line. And for the inner corners, I went back in with the color Funny Girl. Then I applied a few coats of mascara on my lower lash line, and this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Extra Black or Carbon Black. And then it's time for highlighter, and I'm using the Huda Beauty 3D Highlight Palette, and I took the color Seychelles, I don't know. And yeah, as usual, I'm applying it on the highest points of my cheeks, Cupid's bow, tip of my nose, and also a bit above the brow. And then I also applied a little bit of the color Funny Girl under my brows just to make sure that that was popping as well. And then it's time for lips, and as I already said, I have two lip options. So the first one is a neutral, a nude kind of lippy, and the second one is a bright color. So first I'm using the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in Spice Girl, and on top of that I applied the color Girlfriend and I mixed it together. And then I'm going to apply a little bindi just to finish this whole look. And that's it, you guys. This is the final look with this lip color. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you like it, of course. I really enjoyed creating this look. I love how my eye look turned out, and yeah, I just love this color combination, and also with this neutral nude kind of lippy. And then the second lip option, which is this very pretty Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in Heartbreaker. So yeah, that's it, you guys. This is the second lip option. I hope you all enjoyed this look. I really enjoyed it. If you like this video, please click on thumbs up, share, and don't forget to subscribe. And for all the makeup details, check out the description box down below, like usual. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Everything is listed down in the description box. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you all in my next video. Bye!